Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another week of Gems of War. This is the spoilers news video. So let's jump in and go through the schedule for the week. So this week is from September 1st to September 8th and we have a new Underspire in Dhrak-Zum. Where is that? Oh my god, I'm so lost on my kingdoms. What is it? Oh, right at the top, yeah. So, Dhrak-Zum, we will have a new Underspire, as usual, and the Epic Trials. The videos for this I already did and are on the channel if you need any teams or to see how the Epic Trials team work. So that's there. And then we will have for the guild event we have Journey with the new troop Khormac the Restless. Khormac the Restless. So new troop there, and let me just see one thing because I forgot. Shop. And you are from where? So Dhrak-Zum, yeah. So it is for Dhrak-Zum also. Khormac the Restless. Then on Thursday, September 2nd, we have Faction Assault in Illithia. And also teams for the Faction Assault for Illithia are already on the channel too. Then on Wednesday, we will have Pet Rescue, Harry Hoarder. Thursday, Class Trial Slayer. And on the weekend, we from September 5th to September 8th, we have Bounty with the new troop Rockraptor. And Rockraptor is from Hellcrag. Also, another thing, don't forget to save your gem keys, glory keys, guild keys, because we have a Mythic Friday. So this Friday, September 5th, we have the new Mythic troop coming out, and it's Okra'Nos the Sleeper, and he will be for Karakoth. So Mythic Friday this week, don't forget to save your keys. So gem keys, glory keys, and guild chests. Just a little side note, not here. If you don't have many guild seals, you can always use orbs if you have them, and they will give you a little bit more. You can put as much as you can on the orbs, do as many seals as you want or as you have to get some more, and try to get the Mythic on Friday. And yeah, that's it. Campaign, this is the last week of campaign, so last week of campaign this week. Next week we will have a week off, so last week of campaign. On the dailies, nothing much going on besides the usual stuff. And yep, that's it for the schedule. So let's go. First of all, let's go by our resources as usual. Resources, this is a great way to get resources. Also keys, money, gold. And on the weekly event, buy the new troop Forsaken Guardian. This one is also on the drop table on the event keys for the week. So if you don't have glory, you can buy. You can try and get it on the event keys. So that is it. And purchase weapon this week with real money is Demon's Leash. Okay, so let's jump on collections and go see our weapons. And we want Dhrak-Zum, please. Apply. So first of all, let's go see Unknown. And I do have a few Unknown. Okay. Demon's Leash, it's the purchasable one with real money. And then Forgotten Bolt and Serpent's Thorn. Okay, Serpent's Thorn is from the current campaign, so it will be a while until it is released. So after the campaign ends, we have to wait 3 to 4 weeks for it to come around. Oh, and the same goes. So yeah, at least that's what they say on the notes, but Serpent's Thorn we know will only be available next time Dhrak-Zum is on the rotation. So next time we have the kingdom, we will have this weapon to purchase in the Soul Forge. But the mythics and all the cards from the campaign, alongside with the pet and those things, we will have to wait 3 to 4 weeks after the campaign ends. So these are the weapons. So let's see. Forgotten Bolt is the new weapon that you can get on the event shop, so on the journey shop this week. So don't waste your diamonds there. Demon's Leash purchasable with real money, and this one will only be available next time the kingdom is around. So the ones that you can get today on the Soul Forge. And first let's go. Why did you not apply that? So class weapon first. Class, which one is it? Let me see. Death Dealer. So Death Dealer, this one you can get just by doing 250 fights with the class Slayer. Yeah, Slayer. So just doing 255 fights, you will get this one, and it has a 10% chance to slay the enemy, boosted by Doomskull, so this one could be fun to use. Then for the masteries we have let me just rearrange things here a bit. We have oh my god, Falchion of Kings. What? Oh, these ones are for the masteries. Okay, Falchion of Kings. So this one could be useful. Not useful. Oh my god, this one is not useful, but you can get this one just by leveling up your Water Mastery to level 8. Then we have Ghost's Bane, this one. So this one you can get by leveling up your Water Mastery to level 13. And this one could be useful on for low level players, especially in Underspire or PvP, depending. But yeah, could be useful for low level players. And she removes all blues but does not generate mana. So it removes all blues from the board but will not generate mana. Then we have Icy Glaive. This one. So this one, it's one that only costs 75 diamonds. Also could be useful for low level players. Oh my god, you guys, forget about what I said, because this one you get it by leveling up your Air Mastery to level 3. So this one is not in the Soul Forge to buy with diamonds. So forget about what I said. It does not cost 75 diamonds. Oh my god. It almost seems that it is the first time I'm doing this. So Icy Glaive you can get just by leveling up your Air Mastery to level 3. Could be useful for low level players. Removal and again, remove all red gems from the board but does not generate mana. So, and then we have Titan's Bane. Oh my god. Titan's Bane you can get by leveling up your magic and earth mastery to level 21. It's meh, but at least destroys a column and generates mana, but it's kind of meh. So these ones are not very useful, but these are the ones that you will get by leveling up your water, air, magic and earth masteries, my maximum level 21. So oh my, I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit confused today. I am trying a new layout to try and see things, so I'm a bit confused. Okay, now next faction assault weapon is Forbidden Tome. So Forbidden Tome, it's useful. It shifts magic to attack, so steals a number of magic from an enemy and shift it to the attack, so can be useful. And this one will be available tomorrow, and only tomorrow, either on the Soulforge or the Faction Assault shop. My advice as always is, if you are going to buy tiers on the Faction Assault shop, it's better to spend the gems on the Faction Assault shop instead of diamonds in the Soulforge. So minimum tier 4 in the Faction Assault shop. Then the ones that are on the Soulforge this week is Ankh of Nefertari. So this one is one of the weapons that you need to craft Duskbringer. So Ankh of Nefertari is one of the weapons that we need to craft Duskbringer. Then we have Axe of Dhrak-Zum. And oh my god, go a bit more please. Okay, and this one, Axe of Dhrak-Zum, this one is the one that costs 75 diamonds. So it's good for low level players, Underspire, PvP or events if they are in Dhrak-Zum. So this one is useful for low level players and only costs 75 diamonds. Then we have Doom Blade. It's a great doom for a skull based team, so, and also used to be great on the old Guild Wars system, but on a skull based team, this one is a very useful doom. Doomed Blade. So next we have Doomed Ale Room, which is meh. So then we have Doomed Impaler. It is also a good doom for red teams. Need all red allies and enemies to be fully efficient. So on a red team, either allies or allies and enemies all red to be efficient. But yeah, it's a good. And if we fight on a red keep on Guild Wars, is very useful for the palace fight. So this one can be useful, very very useful, especially on red. Next we have Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice deals damage to all, so this one could be useful. We have Forgotten Bolt. So this one is the new weapon from the event shop, but it's crap, just to let you guys know. Let's go back. Then we have Glowing Core. Glowing Core. Explode, summon and gives a random status effect to all construct allies, so this one can be very useful. Then we have Keg's Crusher. Create a mix of gems boosted by dwarf allies, so the 6 blue and brown gems. And you know me, I like weapons that create a mix of gems. Next we have Khormac's Invention. Khormac's Invention. I think that's the name. Khormac's, yeah, Invention. Also creates a mix of gems, so 6 blue and brown gems, and boosted by Dhrak-Zum ally, so can be very useful also. We have Ring of Crystal Ice. This one you can only get with Dragonite. It's from the Stellatic set and it's needed to craft the last weapon. So you will need 3 dragons to be able to craft this one, and this one alongside with another one will be needed to craft the last weapon, which is from the Stellatic set. So this one only with Dragonite, and it could be useful but not so much. Then we have Stone Slicer. Also creates a mix of gems, so 6 purple and mix of 6 purple and brown gems for each construct ally, so boosted by construct allies, so could be useful also. And Stone Caller. This one explodes, summons, and gives a random status effect to all Dhrak-Zum allies, so can be useful also. These are the weapons that are available on the Soulforge this week. And now let's go to the kingdom and see our troops and mythics. And Dhrak-Zum, yeah, apply. So okay, just a little side note before I go to the troops. For the weapons in the Soulforge, if you don't have many diamonds, my advice is to choose the ones that you will get first and leave the dooms for later. At least that's what I did. But if you need to get any weapons this week and you don't have many diamonds, go for the ones that are from Dhrak-Zum. So for example, Khormac's Invention, that creates a mix of gems boosted by Dhrak-Zum allies. And then, or Stone Caller, because it will explode, summon, and give a random status effect to all Dhrak-Zum allies. So choose the ones from Dhrak-Zum first, because they will help you in the Dhrak-Zum battles, especially for Journey and those things. And Journey this week is kind of meh. But yeah, my advice is go for the ones that are from Dhrak-Zum first, choose, and then go for the other ones. And also Axe of Dhrak-Zum, it's also for Dhrak-Zum, and it only costs 75 damage. So these are the 3 weapons that I will advise you to buy with your diamonds if you can first, then manage and go for the other ones. Now let's see the mythics that we have this week. So this week we have Fallen Valdis. So this one is kind of meh. I rarely use it, so not one of my to-go-to mythics. Ghost King Grimhorn. This one is useful or usable in a skull-based team. So this one can be useful on a skull-based team. And then we have Obsidious. For me, Obsidious is the best one of the 3, especially because of the 3rd trait. Stun all enemies on 4 or 5 gem matches. So for me, this is the best one on the kingdom. Granatterling you will only get by opening dragon eggs, so only with the Dragonite, or if it is the targeted dragon in the Soulforge. And this one is from the Diamantina set, if I'm not mistaken. Too many dragons already. let's see now. All the other troops you can get on the event chests this week, apart from the ones that say Illithia. So everything that says Illithia, like Hive Mind, you can only get in the underworld by opening your chaos shards in the Illithia delve. So Hive Mind, Crystal Intellect, Illithian Servitor, Servitor. Then we have Illithian Colossus, and Mind Eater. These 5 troops you can only get in Underworld by opening your Chaos Shards in the Illithia Delve. So, Doom of Stone you can only get when we have the Brown Doom or the Brown Tower going on. This is a reward from the towers. So, only when that event comes around. And other than that, yeah, all the other ones you can get on your event chests this week. And yeah, I'm just confirming. Yeah. So those are the troops that you can get on your event chests this week. And now let's go jump in the SoulForge. Yeah, campaign is ending. See, last week of campaign. Okay, so let's jump in SoulForge and see weapons. So I'm only missing Forgotten Bolt. I will get it when I will buy the tiers on the Journey shop. And troops this week. First of all, the targeted dragon this week is, drumroll please, Emeraldine. So Emeraldine is the targeted dragon this week. And then for the mythics, in the SoulForge this week, let me grab my thingy. So SoulForge this week. So, oh my god, guys, I cannot believe it. We have, where is it? Haldin is finally here. So this one was from the PvP shop that you could get with gold marks. If you did not get it, it is available this week in the SoulForge, and I am going to grab my copy, and only one copy. I don't care. Only one. So, another one off the list. Aldin, Allah Aldin is finally in the SoulForge. So, eventually, the other one, Kukulkan. Yeah, so, eventually, Kukulkan will appear also. As far as the next mythics from the PvP, they are still not in this rotation because this rotation did not end yet. So, but eventually Kukulkan will appear also. Now, let's see what are the other mythics this week in the SoulForge. So we have, oh, Fallen Valdis. So Fallen Valdis is also in the SoulForge this week. So, but it is available on the drop on the event chests because it's from Dhrak-Zum. So if you don't have it, don't spend your diamonds yet. You have a week. So first, my advice is first go open your event keys, see if you get it, and then if you don't get it and if you want it, buy it in the SoulForge. So you have until Sunday or until Monday reset, depending on your time zone, to get it. So don't waste your diamonds yet. First open your event keys, and then if not, and if you really want it, try and get it here. But this is, at least for me, I don't use it, or if I do, it's very, very rare, and it's kind of meh. So next one we have Mambasita. Mambasita is not a must-have. Deals a random number of damage, so between one number and another number of damage to 6 random enemies. So it deals between that number of damage 6 times. But yeah, this one could be helpful, especially for low level players. But if you don't have many diamonds, it is not a must-have. And then we have Mitrillion. What is that? Mitrillion? Also not a must-have. It is mostly a tank troop, but then again I rarely use it. It explodes a 3x3 block, gains a number of attack, barrier a random ally for every skull destroyed. On the traits, gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell, reduce damage from spells by 50%, and reflects 75% of skull damage. So this one, especially if we use it in first position, it is a tank troop, but also not a must-have. So if you have to go for any of them, Mambasita, I think, because Fallen Valdis is on the drop table on the event chests. Then whatever his name is, from the PvP shop. Oh my god, where is it? I don't even know what he does. Drains all mana from an enemy, deals a number of damage to all enemies boosted by mana drain. Yeah, no, I don't think it's that good. So for me, if you must go for any of them, Mambasita is the choice. But it's your diamonds. This is just my suggestions. You know, you do whatever you want to do on your game. So with that being said, don't forget to save your keys. Not vault keys, sorry. Gem keys, epic keys, guild keys, to try and get the mythic on Friday. And from Friday until next Thursday, the only mythic you will get on the keys are the mythic is the mythic from the Mythic Friday. So from Friday the 5th until Thursday next week, only that mythic will be on the drop table on the keys. So don't forget to save them. Don't forget it's the last week of campaign. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye!